afternoon, I'm Syrian Taylor.
And I'm Mary McDonald, and this is Wolfpack News for Thursday, October 24th, 2013.
Topping the news, juniors and seniors help sell pies for prom and earn a free ticket to prom, senior brunch, and senior celebration. Order forms can be picked up from your class sponsor, Ms. Subi in E395 or Ms. Calvi in F226. Orders with payments are due October 30th.
This will be our first One Book, One Community drawing. If you have read Divergent, stop by the LRC to enter your name in the raffle. Winners can receive gift cards for local businesses and cool Divergent swag. Make sure to stop by before Friday. If you haven't read it, you can still stop by to buy it for $9.99 or get your name on the checkout wait list.
If you're looking for service hours, stop by Student Services. Boulder Hill Elementary School needs help with Market Day pickup, and Oswego Land Park District needs volunteers for the Monster Mash Bash, and much, much more. The culinary team is looking for members. Join them on Monday 28th and A221 for an informational meeting at 2:4 p.m. for an explanation of competitions, expectations for a successful team, and scholarship opportunities. For questions, see Chef Steiker in A221.
And now it's time for weather. Here's Brittany.
Today will be cold with only a high of 46 degrees and mostly sunny skies. Tonight, expect a low of 27 degrees. That's the latest in weather. Now back to the anchor desk.
Just a reminder, road cap applications are due today at 3 p.m. Make sure to also have your transcripts and write your teacher's references somewhere on the application. See Mrs. Kairos in F133 with questions.
If you haven't bought a yearbook, do it now. Yearbooks are $55 and can also be purchased on yearbooksforever.com.
Students who want to be after-school homework helpers for the Kids Connection program, please see Mr. Bryan in Student Services.
Auditions for Speech Team are on November 1st. Sign up to audition until the end of this week. If you didn't attend a workshop or are worried about an audition piece, you can still sign up. Just talk to Ms. Stremp in J215.
Veteran speech team members should sign up for individual coaching sessions. You need to have 2 before November 4th and be ready for the first tournament on November 9th.
Do you have old trophies and or plaques at home that are gathering dust? How about some pictures or ribbons for Spirit? Anything that represents a family tradition. The school is inviting all students to lend these items to fill the display cabinets at the main entrance. The cabinets display the values of East: excellence, academics, spirit, and tradition. They would like to fill these cabinets with tangible objects that demonstrate each value. Items must have a student's first and last name, along with the value it represents. All items should be turned into the main office and will be returned at a later date.
And now it's time for entertainment. Here's Zach.
Senior guys wanting free prom tickets and tuxedo rental, shredding their stuff and having fun. You could be the next Mr. OEHS. Come to an informational meeting on Friday in room F122 or see Mrs. Lopez to pick up applications. The Mr. OEHS contest is on December 12th at 6 p.m. Can you dance? Students find an OEHS staff member and teach them a dance. Hip-hop, ballroom, jazz, country, Irish, Latin, contemporary, jive, swing, tap, and freestyle. It is your choice. Enter the Dancing with the Staff competition to be held at OEHS on November 21st. Registration forms are available in Student Services. Sign-up is due by November 7th. Each week we'll be featuring a book trailer on Wolfpack News for those of you looking for a good read. Here's Brianna Linzer with a review about 13 Reasons.
I'm a freshman at Oswego East High School, and I read the book 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. Clay Jensen receives a mail package with 13 cassette tapes with an audio tape suicide note of Hannah Baker. On the first note, Hannah describes why each person has a different reason why she killed herself in only her junior year of high school. After listening to all the tapes, the person must send them to the next person on the list. Whoever fails to pass them along, a copy of all the recordings will be made out to the public, exposing that each person was a different reason why, whether they knew what they were doing or not. Also, along with the tape, the person will receive a map that must physically follow her story leading up to the night she killed herself. Clay Jensen, who 2 weeks ago had a crush on Hannah, is now stuck in this tragic incident, wondering what he did who made Hannah feel this way. He must sit through the torture and listening to the tapes. I recommend this book to anyone who likes the mystery and suspense of reading and waiting for the big denouement at the end of the chapter that'll keep you reading more and more. So go check out your copy at the LRC.
Do you have a book review to share? Stop by the LRC and ask Mrs. Madsen to record your book review and share it on the Wolf News.
That's the latest entertainment news. Now back to the anchor desk.
World Language Night is Tuesday, November 19th. The OEHS and OHS World Language Departments are working together to raise awareness about high school language classes and what each program has to offer. It is from 7 to 8:30 and everyone is welcome.
The Literary Magazine Club is looking for members who enjoy writing poetry and stories. See Mr. Sweeney or Mr. Ochoa for details. The first meeting is after school, November 4th in F228. And now it's time for sports. Here's Rachel.
Congrats to the girls varsity volleyball team who won over upstate 8 conference champs Matea Valley in 3 games. Nicole Bertrand set a new school record with 32 assists for the match. Also, Haley Aguilar had 16 digs and Kelly Bertrand had 13. Need a ride to the football game at Plainfield North tomorrow? If so, join other students and fans on the fan buses, which will give you a ride to and from the game. See Mr. Moe, Miss Baum, or the athletic office for a waiver form that must include a parent signature. Forms are due tomorrow by 9 a.m. in the athletic office. Buses will leave at 5:30, so be there to support our football team as they strive to make history. There's a required team and parent meeting for the Oswego Co-op Gymnastics team Monday at 6:30 p.m. in the OHS Community Room. There's also a required equipment setup day on Saturday, November 2nd from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the OHS New Gymnastics Auxiliary Gym. Contact Coach Dugan through the gymnastics page on Athletics 2000 with questions. Boys bowling tryouts will be held at Parkside Lanes from October 28th to the 30th. You need to turn in a current physical and registration to the athletic office before you can try out. Please see Coach Ochoa or Coach Conrad in F233 for details. Winter sport athletes. To try out for any sport, you must register online and have a current physical on file in the athletic office. Specific tryout information about dates and times will be posted on the individual sport pages when it becomes available. Stop in the athletic office with questions. That's the latest in sports. Now back to the anchor desk.
That's today's edition of Wolfpack News. I'm Syrian Taylor.
And I'm Mary McDonald. Join us again tomorrow on East TV, Channel 16. Thanks for stopping by, Wolves.
I pull up that skin.